Today I'm going to be putting the loader back on my A John Deere. I got a 1950 John Deere A. I took the loader off because I replaced the clutch, and it's much easier to get in there to those clutch parts without the loader arms in the way. I also put a tune-up kit in the magneto and new plug wires. And a couple years ago, when I had issues with the starter, I had taken this cover off the side here, and the bottom plate off from the starter, and had those in the shop. And both of those are easier to get at with the loader off there too. So I took the loader off. Now we're going to get it put back on there, because most of the time that I use this old tractor is when I need to move something heavy around that I can't pick up and move by myself. The loader, you just drive the tractor in between the arms, and then there's brackets on the tractor that the loader fits right in. You'll be able to see it all as I'm getting it hooked up here. Okay, those arms go right into that bracket. This peg right here will slide right down into that slot. This side's not quite perfectly lined up, but it's close. And it'll drop down in there. These legs that go down to the ground when it's off the tractor are designed so that you can loosen up this lever right here, and then when you pull forward, those will just swing back and let this bracket drop right down into place. So I need to loosen up both of those legs, and then I can spot the tractor and pull forward a little bit, and it will fall right down into where it's supposed to be. Okay, I got the tractor shut off so it's not so noisy here. Now, this one, you can see it's started into the slot where it's supposed to go, but it's not all the way down in there yet. This side is a little farther, but still not quite down in there yet either. But there's a couple of arms that attach from right here, go up to right here, and they're adjustable. And when I get those on there now, adjust them to the right length, that'll drop right down in there. Now, to get those to drop down into the bracket back here, it's got to come back a little bit. So I'm going to turn this turnbuckle so that it unthreads and pushes that back a little bit. And then after everything's in place and tightened up, I'll turn it the other direction so that it's tight. Dang, I need a shorter bar. Okay, you can see that's down in there. It's not all the way to the bottom of the slot, but it actually doesn't even go all the way to the bottom. But it's in there far enough that my bolt hole down here at the bottom, I can get my bolt stuck through there. I'll put the nut on it loosely, and once I get the hydraulics hooked up and raise the loader up, everything will settle down into place, and then I'll tighten these bolts down. Okay, I got the support bar stuck in on this side. I'm going to adjust it out, but I'm going to put the camera here. You might be able to actually see that drop down into the slot as I adjust it out. There it went. That should be close enough to get my bolt put in down here at the bottom on this one. Okay, got my hydraulic hoses running back here from the cylinders, just have them all laid out on the ground here. I don't have a tripod out here with me for the camera, so I'm just going to hook them up and then I'll turn the camera back on and show you. But this is the hydraulic ports coming off the side of the tractor. I got kind of a mix match of the old John Deere fittings and new style fittings on here, but when it all goes together it works just fine. So I'll get that hooked up and then I'll turn the camera back on and show you. Okay, I got all the hydraulic lines hooked up. Got my lines coming off of the fittings on the tractor. They go into a T, and then that's where I've got my old John Deere style fittings. That one's broken. Usually I throw a zip tie around it, but I didn't have a zip tie, so I just taped it to hold it in place. I'll get a zip tie and zip tie it in place so it can't come disconnected, and then I'll tie these extra hoses. Usually I get a zip tie and I can gather all four of these together down here and put a zip tie around them, and it just holds them up a little tighter so they're not too close to the ground where they could snag on something. Let's start it up and see if it'll raise up. I may have to add some hydraulic oil to it. Make sure it's in neutral. Turn the fuel on. Okay, make sure the PTO lever is engaged, because that's what runs my hydraulic pump. And then put that in again. There she comes. Now swing the legs up and tighten them up. Hold right up nice on the side of the loader arm. I'll get a hammer and I'll tap that down this tight so they don't come loose. On this side. This one I gotta pry over a little bit, and I can't do it with one hand, but I'll get those folded up and tightened up good and tight. Okay, I'm going to take this thing for a spin around the block, see how the new clutch feels on it. Well, the clutch feels good. It engages nice and tight, doesn't slip. I think we're in good shape now. Got the John Deere back where I can use the loader when I need to move stuff around here. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment. Come on back next week. We'll find something around here to make a video about. Thanks for watching.